guys, it's Megan, aka the Brunette in Balance, and welcome to my Super Bowl strength workout. So I was inspired by this weekend's big game, and I decided to do a little bit of research and find out what the top NFL players are doing to gain strength when they're on the field. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So get ready to be big and tough. We're going to be using an adjustable weight barbell with plates and also 2 heavy dumbbells. I have my barbell set to 35 pounds and my dumbbells are 15. So confession, I could probably go heavier, but I have to be able to talk to you guys. So do what works for you. Start out light and work your way up. All right, so we're going to be doing, let's see, about 10 exercises. Generally 3 sets of each exercise. So get ready. This is a complete strength workout and let's get going. All right, put on your weightlifting gloves and let's get started. We're going to start with the clean and press. So grab your barbells. We're going to be using our barbells the majority of this workout, all right? So have it ready. Okay, all right. So clean and press. I'm going to have you pick up the barbell overhand. Hands are going to be right outside of the thighs. What you're going to do is you're going to whip up the barbell using your core, and you're going to do a little squat. Using your legs, propel the weight overhead. Okay, so this is not like an overhead press where the shoulders are doing all the work. All right, it's a great full body movement. All right, so this is the move from the side. We're doing 12 of them. Ready? So those knees are helping propel you up. Not your knees, sorry. Your lower body muscles. You're bending your knees to activate those lower body muscles. 6 more. Four. 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. All right. You ready? That was set number 1. We are doing 2 more sets. Trying to figure out how to work this outfit with my gloves on. All right, you ready? Set number 2. We're still fresh, so let's keep it rolling. Excellent. Full body movement. Six more. Just 4 more. 4. This is getting heavy. 3. 2. Last one. That barbell down, grab some water, stretch side to side, whatever you need to do. 1 more round of the clean and press. All right, let's go. I'm gonna make sure you can see me here. That's 1. 2. 7, 8. 4 more. 4. Excellent. 3. 2 more. 2. And 1. Weights down. Rotate a little bit here. Remember, if you need more rest, you can always pause me. All right, we're gonna continue working the back and the legs. We're gonna do a deadlift into a row. All right, so once again, we're gonna pick up those barbells. This time we're gonna pick it up underhand, okay? We still want those hands right outside the thighs. What you're gonna do is we're going to go into a deadlift. Then we're gonna row, keeping those elbows right alongside the body, and stand. So that was 1, 2, 3. Keep your back engaged. You don't want to be slumping here. Weights in the heels. 6. If you can go lower with a flat back, go lower. Think about pulling that barbell up to the belly button. There's 9, 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. Set it down. Same thing, you might want to rotate. You might want to take your hands to the inside of the thighs, pull up, look towards your belly button there, feel the stretch. All right, this is an awesome move to work the back of the body. All right, so make sure, look in a mirror, make sure you're not rounding when you come down. You want to keep those elbows and shoulder blades back, like I have my hand between your shoulder blades. All right, if you come down so far that you start to round, you've gone too far or the weight is too heavy. All right, deadlifts are especially tricky and you want to make sure you do them with good form. So let's do our second set, underhand grip. Ready? Deadlift, row, and stand. Deadlift, row, and stand. Deadlift. Have those feet about hip width apart here. Little bend in the knees. You don't want to lock out any joints here. Halfway there. Keeping those elbows close to your torso. Excellent. Here's 10, 11, and 12. All right, beautiful. Set that down. Take your stretches. Notice when I'm going down that my head's not up like this or down looking towards my belly button. You just want to let that head go in a nice natural alignment with the spine because we don't want any neck injuries here. All right. All right, one more set. Underhand grip. Adjust your weight if needed, and let's get going. Once again, if you can go vertical or horizontal to the floor, I mean, with a flat back, please do so, all right? If you start slumping when you get to that point, you're not ready for that yet, stay at a 45-degree angle. Halfway there. Four more. 2 more. 12. And I apologize if I miscount at all. I don't have any counters here, so I just do my best once I start talking. Sometimes I lose count, so if I miss one, just throw in an extra, okay? All right, next exercise, basic squat with the barbell. You can also do this with dumbbells at your side if that's more comfortable, but I'm gonna take a dumbbell and put it up on the meaty portion of my back. So just like clean and press, you just wanna kind of carefully whip that dumbbell up. Don't place it on any bony ridges. You want your feet facing me, a little wider than hip width, and we're gonna sit back like we're sitting in a chair and up. Place the weight in those heels. Squeeze the booty cheeks as you come up. Six more. Three, 2, and 1. Now if you have a squat rack, you can go nice and heavy on these, all right? If you're going super heavy, go slower and do less reps, all right? But if your dumbbell is lighter like mine, or your dumbbell or your barbell is lighter, stick with the 12 reps, okay? You can also take your bar off your back at this point, but I'm just gonna leave it on. And while I rest here, and we're gonna go again. 12 reps. Notice how my chest is up. Here's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Kick out the legs there. Take off the bar if you need to. Grab some water. Your muscles need oxygen and water to function optimally. So give them what they need. Last round here. Are you ready? Remember, you can pause me if you need to, okay? And here we go. Once again, if your weight is heavier, go slower, all right? Two more. And 12. Carefully lift that bar off your back. Grab whatever stretch feels good here. You may want to do a little forward fold. Okay, so let's leave those legs alone for a little bit. Let's do a bench press, okay? Like the tough football players that we are. So once again, you can use your dumbbells for this exercise. I'm going to use my bench. If you have a bench, that's awesome. Otherwise, you can do these on the floor. Bench gives you a little more range of movement. And I'm going to use my barbell, okay? So we're going to do 3 sets of 12. Once again, with our bench press. I hope you can see me here. So put that bar or those weights on your lap. Carefully roll back. My hair's in the way here. Make sure that your head and neck are supported on the bench. My dog's on the couch, so it's wobbling. Sorry about that. Lift the dumbbells or the bar right across the nipple line, okay? That's where you want, and I hate saying that because it's embarrassing, but it's true. We're gonna lower down so our arms are about even with this height of the step or the floor, and push back up right over the chest. Okay? We're doing 12. Again, if you're going really heavy on this, I'm doing single counts, but you might have to go slower, and that's okay. If you're going really heavy, cut it down to 8 reps. Ooh, I got an unhappy poodle. 10, 11, and 12. Take one leg to help you roll up. Grab whatever stretches you need here. Beautiful. Notice that I'm putting my feet up on the bench. I'm short, so that helps support my back a little bit more. But if you're average size, you'll probably want your feet on the floor. Just make sure your lower back feels supported and that your head and neck are on the bench, okay? All right, set number 2. Lift up, cross the nipple line, and go. She does not like when I get down in this position. I'm okay, Mace. I'm all right. Keep some softness in those joints, okay? When you're weight training, you don't want to totally lock out the joint to the point that the work is out of the muscle. Here's 10, 11, and 12. Grab your stretches. Sometimes when you're lifting, especially if you're lifting really heavy right now, sometimes your heart rate goes up and you just have to walk around a little bit. Do so. Grab some water. All right, pause me if need be. Let those muscles get ready to activate again. All right, last set of our bench press. All right, set position and go. Sorry about that. When we're done with these chest presses, I will make sure I take care of that little dog. She wants me to throw her toy, and she's not happy. 10, 2 more. 11 and 12. Beautiful, guys. Roll on up. Put the barbell down. Grab your stretch here. We're going to go on to a Bulgarian squat. So for this, you do need a bench or something high that you can put your foot on. If you don't have that, you can stick with a regular lunge, okay? So I'll show you. This is a classic oldie but a goodie. It's actually sort of a new take on an old exercise. I'm going to use dumbbells for this. All right, so let's have you grab your dumbbells. We're going to do 2 sets of 10 on this one because they are so tough. Let's start with our right foot up on the bench or whatever sturdy object you have. Once you put your foot up there, take a little hop forward. Okay, so we're doing basically a lunge with our leg elevated. All right, I took care of the crabby poodle. Do any of you have poodles out there? They're like pushy dogs. I love her, but she's pushy. So we're going to go on to what's called a Bulgarian squat, but it's actually a lunge. So I'm going to have you take something elevated. If you have a bench, that's awesome. If not, you can just stick with a regular lunge for this movement. We're going to grab our dumbbells on this exercise. We're doing 2 sets of 10. Let's start with your right leg up on the step and take a little hop forward, okay? So you want to make sure when we lunge here that the knee is staying over the ankle, all right? Just like this. So you might have to readjust yourself a little bit. Whoop. Lots of balance happening here. And it's really challenging, so you can see why those NFL players love it so much. 2 more. Beautiful. Shake it out. Left leg's going up on the step. Whoops. Take a little hop forward and lunge. You may need to readjust yourself a little bit. One side always feels different than the other. 2 more. Good job. Put your weights down for a second. We're going to do 1 more on each side. All right, weights up. Let's get this over with. This one burns. Take your little hop forward and go. If you have a mirror handy, you can look and make sure that that knee is staying over the ankle joint, okay? Stack your joints on this one. Whew. You're gonna see my teeth. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Kick it out. Left leg up. Whoop. Little hop forward. My balance is a little more challenging on this side. There's always one side that's harder. Keep the chest up. You're going up and down, not backwards and forwards. 1 more. Whew. That felt good. All right. Grab some water. Grab a stretch here. Whatever you need. We're going on to bicep curls. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 8. We're using the barbell. You can always replace that with dumbbells. But I like to use the barbell when I do bicep curls heavy, because the stability makes it a little easier to lift a really heavy weight. So we're doing 3 sets of 8. We're going to do these slowly, okay? So we're going to do a 4-4 count. 4 up, 4 counts down, all right? Pick up that bar, underhand grip. Hands should be right outside the hips or the thighs here, and feet should be right under the hips, okay? Up for 4, 2, 3, 4, and down for 4. Wrist should be strong and straight here. So you don't want your wrists flopping all over the place. 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. We're halfway there. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. If I'm missing one, just add an extra. 2, 3, 4. Okay, put it down, bend at the waist. Set number 2. Bend at the knees when you pick that weight up. Up for 4, 2, 3, 4, down for 4. Feel that sticking point right in the middle there? 2, 3, 4, down. 2, 3, 4. All right, 6 more. Down, 2, 3, 4. If you feel like you need to counterbalance your weight, put one foot back. Down. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Try not to swing. We don't want any of this. All right. Down. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Up. 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Put that down. Take your stretch. Forearm stretch usually feels good on that one. So if you're starting to swing, you want to lower that weight. We don't want any back injuries here. Also, if you're coming up so far that you're hitting the shoulder, you're resting, okay? Because you're locking that arm into place. So we don't want that. Okay, we just want to come up to, we're almost to the shoulder, and then back down, forearms right by your sides. Last round, okay? Of this exercise anyway. Got a few more left. Up for 4, down for 4. Yes, I'm feeling this too. Are your wrists strong and straight? Exhale as you pull up. 6 more. That's how you look from the side. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Take one foot back. If you feel yourself start swinging, yourself, not yourself. Down, 2, 3, 4. A couple more. You know I'm getting uncomfortable when I start moving around. Down, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Up, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Down, 2, 3, 4. That's just the right weight for me on these. Okay. We've got a few exercises left. We're going to do bear maneuver. All right, this might be a new one to you. We're going to use the barbell. What you're going to do is you're going to start with a deadlift, picking the weight up, whip it up into clean and press. No, sorry. Rewind. You're going to start deadlift. Then you're going to do a front squat. From the front squat, you're going to push overhead, bring it back onto the meaty portion of your back, back squat, and then return to the beginning. So we're going to do 8 rounds. We're just going to do it twice. Can't even talk. These biceps are burning. All right, so I'm just going to grab some water here and we will get to it. All right, then 2 more exercises after that and we are done. All right. All right. So I'm going to do this from the side. So we're going to start deadlift. You're going to anchor the weight in place here. Front squat. Push overhead as you come up out of that front squat. Put that weight right on the meaty portion of the back. Back squat. Back to the beginning. Ready? Deadlift. Front squat. Push up. Back squat. Back to the beginning. All right. Deadlift. Front squat. Up overhead. Back squat. Back to the beginning. Deadlift. Front. Up overhead. Back. Halfway there in this round. Deadlift. front, ooh, back, 3 more, deadlift, anchor for front, overhead, two more, deadlift, front, overhead, getting the shoulders there too, full body movement, last time, front, overhead, on the back, and put it down. Good job, you guys. Take a little forward fold here. Stretch out those hamstrings. Good job. That was awesome. We're just gonna do that one more time, because that one is tough. It's a bunch of movements in one. Do whatever feels good here. Whatever needs a stretch. You might want to grab your shoulder, grab behind the elbow there for a shoulder stretch. Do whatever feels good. All right. Last time. Let's get this over with. Okay. So we're going to start with our deadlift. Deadlift. Front squat. Overhead. Back. And up. All right. There's a side view. Deadlift. Front squat, overhead, on your back, and squat. 6 more. Deadlift, overhead. Excellent. That's 3. Front, over, set it on your back, squat. Halfway there. Back to the deadlift. Deadlift. Front squat. Overhead. Back squat. Excellent. 3 more. I say that questioningly. If I miss one, just add another one, okay? Do me a solid. All right. 2 more. Those shoulders are starting to burn, aren't they? Especially when you lift it off your back, that's tough. Last one. Front squat, overhead, onto the meaty portion of the back. Back squat, and done. We are done with that barbell. Let it roll away, all right? So, 2 more exercises. Grab whatever stretch you need here. Grab some water. We're gonna work the triceps. We're gonna do, let's do a tricep dip with straight legs, okay? I was gonna do an overhead tricep press, but I'm just feeling the tricep dip today. All right, I just feel like that's gonna be better for us today. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna have you sit on a chair or on your bench. We're gonna do this with straight legs. We're doing 2 sets of 12, okay? The straight legs bring an extra challenge to the movement. So scoot your butt off. You wanna keep your butt close to the step. And up. Going for 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If your bench is higher, you're probably feeling even more of a challenge. If it's not enough of a challenge, put a weight on your lap, right? I want to grab a little tricep stretch before we move on. All right, let's get this over with. Ready? And go. Remember that butt is close to the step. Let those arms do the work. 7, 8, 9, show me your teeth, 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. All right. Tricep stretch. We're going to end with a plank. We're going to do a variation on the plank. We're going to have our feet up on the step while we do it, okay? And we're going to step on and off of the step. So while you stretch, I'm going to move my step. If you need to do that, please do. Hopefully you can see me there. We're just going to do one set of this exercise, 45 seconds. Let me see. Can you see me there? Let me tilt you down. Just a little bit. There we go. All right. 45 seconds. What I'm going to have you do is put your feet up on the bench. This places an extra challenge on the shoulders. You're going to step off, step back on. All right? I'm going to be switching lead legs just to keep it balanced. So if you have the coordination to do that, please do so. Remember, one set of 45 seconds. You can do that. This is it. And then we are done. So assume your position here. Make sure you're secure on the bench. And then switch lead legs. You can also just hold this. You can stick with a normal plank here. You can mimic this movement by going in and out on a mat. If you see my butt drop, yell. We want a nice straight plank here. Hands should be right underneath the shoulders. I don't know if I did great at switching those lead legs, but I mixed it up. So that is it. That is our Super Bowl strength workout. All right, I want you to grab a nice stretch. After this, make sure you relax, take some air, and give your muscles what they need. And I will see you next time.